Chet Holmgren's explosive postseason growth. The Thunder's secret weapon, unleashed. When you talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder's surprising and electrifying playoff surge, one name keeps echoing louder than the rest: Chet Holmgren. The towering, enigmatic center has blossomed into a linchpin for this Thunder squad, a player whose influence transcends mere stats and whose presence on the floor is reshaping this team's identity in real time. From injury setback to playoff dynamo. The narrative around Holmgren began with a cruel twist, a season-long injury that sidelined him for the majority of the regular season. While the Thunder marched on, proving their depth and resilience, it was painfully obvious that the full version of this team simply wasn't complete without their rising star. Oklahoma City's record in Holmgren's absence was commendable, a testament to the roster's versatility and coaching prowess. Yet, behind the wins was an unspoken truth. This team needed Holmgren's unique skill set to transcend from good to elite. And when Holmgren finally stepped back onto the hardwood, it was as if the Thunder had been injected with a shot of pure energy. He rejoined the lineup with the poise and readiness of a seasoned veteran, displaying no signs of rust or hesitation. From the moment he returned, Oklahoma City's playoff performances elevated, and much of that can be directly linked to Holmgren's undeniable impact. A versatile threat in any lineup. What makes Holmgren so special is his incredible adaptability. Whether he's thrown into a double big front court setup or unleashed as the lone center, the Thunder have thrived. His presence changes the entire dynamic of the team's offense and defense. The Thunder's coaching staff has leaned into his versatility, knowing that Holmgren's ability to stretch the floor, protect the rim, and initiate fast breaks makes him a matchup nightmare for opponents. But what's truly fascinating this postseason is how Holmgren's game has evolved, and not always in ways you'd expect. The three-point cold streak that could have broken him last season, Holmgren was a confident, reliable shooter from beyond the arc. Even if his shot was off, his defensive impact and rebounding prowess kept him in the game and vital to the Thunder's strategy. This year, however, the narrative shifted. Holmgren has been ice cold from three-point range during the playoffs, rattling some observers who feared his offensive game might be too one-dimensional. But here's the twist. Instead of letting that cold streak diminish his value, Holmgren has found other ways to dominate. Finding new ways to score. Over the last 4 playoff games, Holmgren has drained just 4 of 17 three-point attempts, a stark drop-off from the stroke that made him a feared perimeter threat. Yet despite this glaring shooting slump, he has produced double-digit scoring in every contest during that span. That's not a coincidence. It's a testament to his growing basketball IQ and ability to adjust on the fly. When his outside shot isn't falling, Holmgren has shifted his attack to the paint and in transition. He's become a ferocious presence around the rim, using his length, agility, and touch to score in ways that don't rely on jumpers. Whether it's rolling to the basket off a pick, cutting through defenders for layups, or finishing in traffic, Holmgren has expanded his offensive arsenal dramatically. This newfound dimension not only keeps defenders guessing, but also adds a layer of unpredictability to the Thunder's offense. Opponents can no longer simply sag off him on the perimeter. They must respect his ability to get buckets inside, which in turn opens up space for his teammates. Dominating the glass and protecting the paint, Holmgren's impact is far from limited to scoring. On the boards, he's been nothing short of relentless. In 5 of the last 8 playoff games, he's pulled down double-digit rebounds, asserting himself as a dominant force on the glass. His rebounding is not just about numbers. It's about securing possessions, igniting fast breaks, and controlling the tempo. Defensively, Holmgren continues to terrorize opponents with his shot-blocking prowess. Averaging 2.0 blocks per game throughout the playoffs, he's become a formidable rim protector who can alter shots and disrupt offensive rhythm. His timing and instincts are a nightmare for opposing bigs, and his ability to switch onto smaller players without losing a step adds immense flexibility to the Thunder's defensive schemes. The growing pains and the resilience. No postseason run is without its challenges, and Holmgren has faced his share of growing pains. One of the most glaring moments came in the form of missed free throws against Denver, where a few crucial misses put additional pressure on the Thunder. But what sets Holmgren apart is how he handles adversity. Instead of letting those mistakes shake his confidence, he's doubled down, worky,